Welcome to today's episode, brought to you by Guardian Pro Painting. Renowned for their excellence in the industry, Guardian Pro Painting is dedicated to protecting your budget while providing outstanding service. Whether you require vibrant, high-quality home painting and dependable assistance. In this episode, we are thrilled to welcome a special guest, Zoe Yeater, the rising star forward from Northridge. Zoe, future headliner in the sports of basketball, demonstrating remarkable talent and determination on the court. Stay with us as we explore her journey, sources of inspiration, and how she manages the challenges of athletics alongside her personal life. This conversation promises to be truly inspiring. Welcome to Court Conversations, episode to Zoe Yee.
Say, man, you guys had a really, really good season, man. Very, very tough team.
Mm,
You guys moved the ball well, played fast, had good chemistry. Um, One of my favorite players is Rylan Goodwin. Man, I really love that kid. She's fight. Yeah, she's feisty.
I
She
love
plays
Rye.
defense.
Yeah.
She's just a gritty kid, man. It's hard to find those kids like that, man. And she's a nice little spark plug for you guys. I
Mm-hmm.
like Ella Muhammad and great shooter. You just had a really, really good team. So just want to first congratulate you on a great, great season. Very, very, very tough way to go out, but nothing to hang your head down on. Very, very, very good season. Um,
Yeah. I mean, Warsaw was in
yeah,
their
it
prime.
ain't,
You
it
can see what they're
doesn't
doing
feel
at
as
Semi
bad
State.
when
So,
you lose to the state champion finals. You know what I mean? People, so that makes it a little bit
mm-hmm.
easier to
Yeah.
digest. But you guys are really really good. One thing I will ask is like how did you what did you learn? Because I how
Yeah.
is it playing with Coach Springer?
He's a really good coach. I mean, he tells us what we need to do and what we need to improve on throughout the games. He keeps us in check. We have like core values, and a few of them is like selflessness and accountability, and he really helps us show like how to put that on in the court.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah, I really like Springer. I think he's really, really good. Very, very good coach.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that you're looking for coming into your junior year? If he have you asked that already, Josh?
A little bit, but uh, it is a good question there. So, what goals are you looking to, and what skill sets in the AU scene are you trying to improve on to make yourself into that next level?
I think just being more harder to defend, like driving to the basket, shooting, um, y- just all of the above, like scoring, my defense, I need to improve on just everything.
Good. Um, what AAU program are you playing for this year?
Always
Yeah,
100. It's
absolutely.
in
I'm
Fort Wayne.
familiar. Um, are you looking to
Mhm.
play at the next level?
Yeah, that's one of
Cool.
my big goals.
Um, what ways do you think you can get there besides playing travel? What avenues do you think that can help you get there?
Just all of it, like in the morning, Springer has us working out, so I'm working on my strength. And then when I have time off, I go to an athletic
Hmm.
trainer. Their company's like T2, and he helps with like explosiveness, just everything, cutting, footwork. I'm in a few recruiting programs, so I do email coaches throughout the week or try to. Um, and yeah, practicing every day, trying to get my name out there, anything it
Good,
takes.
good.
Absolutely. So, who did you kind of look up to coming up as like underclassmen?
So I really looked up to Ella Mohammed, one of our seniors. She's just always kind of been around for me. We've always had like a tight bond, and I love her. Like she's like my sister.
Absolutely. So, did you kind of look and see what recruitment process that she went through with trying to kind of see what
hmm
the blueprint would be like for you in a couple of years?
Yeah, we talked about it a lot. She just said basically get your name out there, and when college coaches are there, like try your hardest. Like you don't have anything to lose.
100%.
So, what's the funnest bus ride that you've been on in your first 2 years here?
Honestly, every bus ride is so fun. On the way there, we have the music turned all the way up, and we're just jamming in the back after a win. It's crazy. We're like jumping up and down. It's just an amazing atmosphere to be in.
What game could you refer back to that you can really look like, okay, I grew up as a player in this game?
I feel like when we played Elkhart, because I going into this year, I was planning on playing a lot. Like I don't know, all my friends play a lot, and just my coach sat back and was like, sometimes we don't need your position. Like other people are playing well, and that's okay. And I felt like just sitting there and realizing like I got this. Like I don't always need to play. Really helped me grow. I know that sounds
Uh,
weird,
that's
but it just helped
no,
my
that's
perspective.
that's a real good sign of a real good coach that can be able to resonate with his players and be able to get that message across, and you buy into that message knowing that when your time come that you're going to be ready. I think a lot of players have to have that mindset, but it's hard. It's very hard, especially when you feel like you're good enough to do and be out there on the floor and help your teammates. And as a competitor, you want to be out there, right? And when you're not,
hmm
it's easy to get down, but I think it's more rewarding when you can accept it and push through and accept your role and grow as a player, but more importantly, grow as a human being. You know what I mean? I think that's so important. That's kudos to
Yep.
you to be able to accept that and learn because um, I haven't, to be honest, haven't watched you play much. You know what I mean? Because you guys so loaded. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you're going to be ready when your time is called.
My coach always says when your number is called, you never
Hmm.
know what's gonna be called. Always be ready. And when my number's
Absolutely.
called, I feel like I'm ready. hmm
Absolutely. So I was very impressed with that Chesterton game of yours when he came in with kind of a little bit of minutes, but just knowing your role there from your coach and stuff like that, and it really looked like you have a bright future. Just the short minutes I was there, kind of calling your guys' game for Chesterton, but take us back to a long trip like that. What are some things that you guys do that kind of get yourself in the zone? Probably an hour or two bus ride.
I feel like listening to like our hype music really helps. We're always like jumping up and down and work like crazy. It's so funny before games. Um, just shooting around with my team. I feel like we all connect and we're all in the zone when we're all together, and it really helps our game.
Absolutely. So, Cam, take it away with the AU questions here as we go into it a little bit more. Zoe, who are you kind of marking down on your AU calendar?
What do you mean? Like coaches or teams or
Events. I mean, just kind of different events that you
oh, events.
go out this year.
Um, so for my program, there's this Always 100 showcase where a bunch of college coaches come, and so I'm really just waiting for that to show them what like, how much I've improved since last year, and what I can bring to a team.
That's cool. So live events is coming. We got three, uh maybe probably four live event dates. Two in July, a little maybe a little bit more. Not sure if you're going to the USA Select, but I know in April, May, right, are the recent ones that's coming up. What is the biggest thing that you think you can do to make yourself available to be to separate yourself from the others that you're playing?
So I would say my attitude, like just when I miss a shot, don't hang my head, sprint back on defense, get a stop, and I get the next one. Like always have that next play mentality. Just use my athleticism to my advantage. Like I think I'm pretty athletic, so just using that to my advantage on defense and offense and making plays, making that extra pass to my teammate, just everything.
Right, body language is key, right? Body language is so
Mhm.
important in travel, especially when you get into the live period. Um, are you into any like dieting, nutrition plans? How do you take care of your body far as from a diet perspective?
So my mom is like a health freak, like eats healthy all the time. We don't have anything really unhealthy in our house. So I've always just been able to eat good. Like I don't really have to go out of my way because my mom just makes everything home cooked and
That's awesome.
it's great.
Man, you got it made.
Mm.
That's good. That's good. I think that's an advantage that most kids don't understand that they can do to help them get over the hump. I believe it's the small things, right, that gives you the advantage. The
Hmm.
weightlifting, the dieting, the right proper sleep. And I think the biggest thing is having a right mentality and the mental fortitude to handle the pressure of everybody's trying to get an offer, right? Everybody's trying to go to college, and it's so saturated
Hmm.
now that you really, really have to do the little things to push yourself over the edge to out bid someone for an opportunity. So that's really good that you're taking care of your body. I think that's I think young kids take it for granted, because you can eat what you
Hmm.
want, you can drink what you want, and really you don't see the effects of it immediately. But that's awesome that you already have that type of mindset. I believe you have to have that mindset going into the next level. Um, how do you feel about playing back to back to back to back?
I mean, it's great. I love playing, so
Cool.
I don't really have any complaints.
Absolutely. So going through back to back days with tournaments. So what are some things that you guys do kind of in your free time to kind of stay fresh when you have three, four games that day, maybe even five?
Like,
For summer AU. So like if you have like five games that day and you have like a long period between the first group of games and the second, what do you guys do to kind of stay fresh?
I mean, I try my best to stay off my feet, get like rehydrated. I know sometimes if I have a really long time, I try to go to like, I think it's like cold cryotherapy. It's like this huge like cold chamber. It gets your blood flowing. It really helps.
Going back, I want to step back for a minute from the travel part of it, and go back to the high school season. You guys had some really, really tough games this year.
Hmm.
South Bend, Washington, Warsaw. Did you play Penn?
Yeah,
Penn.
we did.
Did you play Valpo?
No, we didn't. We played
Homestead,
Homestead
right?
though.
Though, like naming out of those teams that I just named, what team did you see that? I know it's probably Warsaw, but besides Warsaw, what other team did you feel like, man, this team is tough? They're strong, they're athletic. Give me some insight on that.
So I feel like Homestead really like woke us up. Like we focused on obviously my Epps, like she's good,
Hmm.
but then two other players went off on us. Carly hit a million threes on us. Like we just like they are a really good team. Like Gabby Helson was really good in the paint. Like they're all just
Solid players,
great
yeah.
players.
Um, did you get in much in that game?
Yeah, I got in. Like I think I got in like quite a good
That's good. So,
minutes.
what did you take from that game, as far as like what did you learn and what did you add or what did you subtract from your game moving forward in your season?
I feel like a lot of it for me was just slowing down and not rushing on offense or defense. Um, Always making that extra pass for my teammates and getting rebounds is a big thing on our team. That's what we're trying to focus on, and I feel like if I do that, I get more minutes. So I like, and it's good to rebound. So
Right. Good.
Absolutely. So, what's your favorite aspect of the game and at your position as a forward?
my favorite would be defense. I love playing post defense. I love getting in there and like getting the loose balls and when you make a big play on defense, I feel like it really like makes a big impact on your team on offense and defense and just everybody.
Yeah, that's good, man. Most kids don't like playing defense. It takes effort. Yeah,
Mm,
that's really good. So you as you say that you're probably your best attribute right now is defense, right?
hmm.
On the offensive end, what do you think you need to work on to make yourself a better offensive player?
Just having more confidence with the ball and knowing like I can make plays and I can score, and I feel like that's what held me back this year. Was I just wasn't as confident because this year is really the first time that I've got like varsity playing time, like a lot
Mhm.
of it. So just slowing down and being more confident.
I mean, it's a big adjustment coming from. So I'm assuming you played JV last year.
Yeah, as a freshman.
Oh yeah, as a freshman. Yep. So you played JV as a freshman. I mean, yep, as a freshman, and then come right in there and playing varsity, and you got high hopes. It's tough, especially again. You guys played a really tough schedule,
Hmm.
and you had some really good players. So it's definitely a challenge to find yourself, man. But do you feel like you gained the confidence you need to go into your junior year?
I really feel like I am gonna like do great next season. Um, just playing with the girls we're gonna be playing with, like, it's just gonna be a great season, I feel like.
Good, good.
Absolutely. So, what are some of your goals for next year? I know it's very early, probably way too early to think about all that stuff, but what's the different goals set going into next year already?
I wanna make it out of sectional next year. I wanna get to that regional, get to semi-state, maybe to state. Like, I just wanna see how far we can go because I feel like next year is our year. Yeah, I'm just really excited for next
Are you
season.
following the state pairings right now?
Yeah, I've been watching
What
a few of
games
the
did you
games.
watch?
Well, I watched a lot of the Warsaw games and then a little bit of the East Side game.
Who
I forgot who they played,
go ahead.
but they're I think no, I'm done. You go
Who do
ahead.
you got for a?
I
You want to see
really want to
Warsaw
see
win?
Warsaw win.
What about
Hmm
3A?
Um, I don't know.
What about 2A?
I haven't been paying that much attention.
4A?
Just the
Yeah,
3 and 4,
yeah.
really.
It's
Yeah.
kind of hard looking at the little guys, huh?
Well, yeah, and just I've been
Right.
super busy,
So what do
but
you do outside of basketball?
right now I'm in track season, so working on my cardio and building muscle and stuff.
Cool.
Nice. So, what's your favorite event in track?
My favorite, I would say probably the 4x4. I just like the feeling of like being like it's like more like track is you're on your own team, but like for the 4x4 it's a relay, so everyone is running for the same thing, and I just like the team part of that.
Nice. So, here on Regan's Corner, we got a last segment. We're going to bring that here to the court conversations here in the hot corner. No puns intended for you and for Cam here, as we're going to rapid fire questions for you. And we're going to start it off with a classic. What's your favorite sports movie of all time?
I would say Hoosiers.
Solid.
Who's your favorite basketball player, men or women?
Oh man, I Lamelo Ball.
Mello. All right, that's cool. That's what's
Yep.
up.
Absolutely. A very unique one on that one. But he's a baller, though, too. I mean,
Right, right.
ball
He
brother
is.
by far.
Yeah.
But who is your
Yep.
favorite basketball team?
Hmm. I don't know. I'd have to go with. Can it be college?
It can be college.
All right. I'd probably have to go with Notre Dame, just because I live really
Not a
close.
bad pick.
Not bad at all. Number one in the country. And you're probably about maybe a half an
Hmm
about 45 minutes from campus, about an hour. Um,
Yep.
so who do you kind of look at Notre Dame's team, the kind of image your game after?
A lot of their posts are really talented. I feel like their moves are really good. I'm actually going to a game on Thursday to watch them play, and I'm just gonna like observe and see if I can add anything to my game.
Because I see a lot of Maddie Westbell in you, to be honest with you. Your shot ability, um, like you said a little bit earlier, you're kind of getting more confidence. I think you're going to with the AU scene. But when you're a senior, okay, you got three hats. What three hats are on there? And it could be all college levels, okay, because that's a privilege playing on the next level. So, what colleges would you put on those three hats at the moment?
Oh man, I've really thought about colleges that much, just cause I don't know, to be honest. Any college,
Great answer. So, what's the go-to fast food place?
Chipotle, it's so good.
Bowl or burrito? Wow.
Burrito.
I thought you would say bowl.
Mm-mm.
Cool. Um, Nike, Under Armour, or Adidas? Nike.
Nike 100%.
Cool.
I love Nike.
Favorite shoe?
Probably my
That's
Yeezy
Adidas.
slides. Well, I like Nike
All right.
and Adidas.
Cool, cool, cool. Hit
All
you
right.
with a curveball right there, right? Good. Um,
Yeah.
uh, Favorite food?
Pasta.
Italian, huh?
Nice.
Man, I'm with you when you
Mm-hmm.
right. I'm with you when you right.
Okay. What's your favorite gym that you've ever played in high school or AU?
Hmm. I would have to say uh my old high school gym before we got our new one. I just love the aspect of that gym.
Man, that new gym sure is nice, man.
It's
Absolutely.
nice, but I just liked the atmosphere in our
Right,
old
right. You
one.
got to break it in. You haven't broke it in yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Who's your favorite opponent to play, as far as team?
Hmm. Warsaw was pretty fun to play. I mean, they're all nice. They knock you down. They ask if you're okay. They're not like too cocky and in your face and stuff. So, I mean, they were fun to play
Who was
against.
your favorite individual player to play against in high school?
I feel like Kiara Reynolds was a really big challenge for me to play against, and I mean, it was fun to play defense on her, get swatted a few
Right.
times,
Yeah, she's a
but it
tough
was
player.
fun.
Um,
hmm
what uh team are you looking forward to play next year?
Probably Warsaw again. Just trying to see and get that dub. I mean, they beat us during regular season and in sectional, and I just
Right.
want to get that back.
Last one for me. If you out of all the losses that you had this year, if you can go back and play that game again, what game would that be?
Definitely when we played Penn.
Cool.
Absolutely. We wish you the best of luck in the next 2 years. You're welcome to come on any of our podcasts. Just give us a ring in our DMs and we'll go from there. And welcome to Regan's Corner family and athletes program. So we'll send out possible thing for you with recruitment and stuff along those lines, and we'll have our coverage stuff out very soon for your guys' family and along those lines as well. But thank you for coming on the second episode here of Court Conversations with me and Cam, Zoe, and big things to come.
All right. Take it. Yeah. Take
Thank
care,
you.
Zoe. Good luck on
Thanks for
your
having
travel
me.
season.